Hey guys, so a question that you guys ask a lot on Twitter, Instagram, underneath my YouTube videos is, what is your skincare routine and how do you keep your skin so clear? Of course, I would choose to record this video on a day when I'm having a few blemishes. You probably can't really see them, but I can, of course. I don't know why I always want to film like skincare things when my skin is messed up. Like I always want to do makeup tutorials and things like that when my skin isn't perfect, but whose skin is perfect? Nobody's. So I figured what I would do is kind of break down my morning and my evening routine for you guys, and then also show you some products that I use here and there and like mix in every now and then, just so you guys can get the full idea of what it is that I do. It wasn't until I got all my products rounded up that I realized that I use quite a lot of products. But I will say that everything is for a certain situation and a certain circumstance when I actually use it, and it changes every once in a while. Just for the record, my skin is kind of like combination. I get oily in my T-zone. So your T-zone is here on your forehead and here down your nose. I get oily there and on my eyelids a lot. There's nothing I can really do to prevent that, but my eyelids typically get pretty oily. But then other than that, like obviously in the winter, my skin is dry. In the summer, it's more oily. But I don't have like overly oily or overly dry skin. It's kind of in the middle, usually all the time. And I have certain products that I feel like regulate that a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see. My skin is very, very sensitive, and I can't change up products too often. So there are some products that I've used literally since I was 14, like trying to figure out how to take care of my skin properly. I've never, thank God, I've been blessed to never have to deal with acne, and I know that that's a huge issue for a lot of people, and I just have never dealt with it on a personal level. I've had friends that have dealt with it, and a lot of you, if you know me, you know that I wanted to be a dermatologist for a long time growing up, and then when I got to college, by sophomore year, I was a communications major, but I've always been obsessed with skin and helping my friends with their skin and finding what products work best for their skin. So I know quite a little bit about acne. I've never actually experienced it, but I definitely would love to know more. If you've ever experienced acne, comment below and tell me what products you found work best for you, because I would love to know. So yeah, so that's just like the history of my skin before I show you what products work for me, because you might see something and be like, I tried that and it didn't work for me. For me, if I'm thinking about products that don't work for me, Clean and Clear, I love the commercials, but I can't use it. It breaks my skin out like on site. Cetaphil, can't use that. It dries my skin out too much and it makes my skin burn. So everybody has like certain things that don't work. This is what works for me. So my morning routine is very, very simple. Basically, I usually shower the night before. I don't really like to go to bed with like dirty skin. So I always shower the night before and I wash my face. In the morning, I usually wash my face again with just a gentle cleanser. I really love First Aid Beauty's face cleanser. This is like my go-to. It's for sensitive skin. It's an antioxidant booster, and it's just a very gentle cleanser. Like I can't really say much about it because it's so like just it says pure skin. It's a pure cleanser. I'll show it to you. It's like that, like pearly white. It's very, very basic, but very, very useful and helpful. I love it. I love this cleanser. Be demonstrative. I think I'm like on QVC or something, obviously. So the next thing I apply in the morning is my Mario Badescu Rosewater spray. You have seen me talk about this spray a lot on my Snapchat and on Instagram, but this spray is just amazing. Again, great for sensitive skin as well. It smells like rosewater is supposed to smell. So it has like a nice soft floral scent, but it has aloe, herbs, and rosewater in it. And it just kind of moisturizes the skin. I actually don't know if did I spray any this morning? I was like rushing to get this video started, so I don't even know, but I'm gonna spray some right now. And that's it. Like 3 spritzes and you're good. But I absolutely love this spray. It's good for in the morning with no makeup, and it's also good to set makeup with, and it's good for throughout the day. So if I have a full face of makeup on, I might spray this on my face just to keep my makeup looking fresh throughout the day. Then next for the morning, because typically I'm applying makeup in the morning, I use my Embryolisse moisturizer, which this is the Latte Crème Concentrée. And all my French-speaking friends are gonna like die when they hear me speaking French because my French is terrible. But this is an amazing moisturizer and I absolutely love it. It's pretty thick though, and I do have some friends who don't actually like it because it's pretty thick, but on most of my modeling shoots and things that I go to, usually when a makeup artist is applying makeup, they're almost always using this moisturizer because it just really moisturizes the skin and gets it nice and ready to apply makeup. But I also just like it as an everyday moisturizer, especially in the morning, and especially in the winter because it's freezing out there and the skin obviously will get dry, and I feel like this kind of balances you out. Last but not least, in the morning and throughout the day and every night and all the time, Aquaphor. I put this on my lips, and if you guys have seen my Snapchats about Aquaphor, I love Aquaphor. But this is actually an ointment, and it says for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. But if you look on the back, they say that you can use it for chapped lips. And I don't typically have chapped lips. I just have a thing about my lips, and they always have to be moisturized, and they always have to have something on them. And I feel like this is way more cost effective than just getting like a regular lip balm. I've found that chapstick usually dries my lips out, and these keep them glossy all day. And I put this on before I put anything else on my lips, and I put this on throughout the day when I have like a matte lip stain or something like that. Like if I'm wearing a Kylie or a Stila or like something matte and I need like a little bit of moisture on my lips, I just kind of dab a little bit on top and that's it. But I'm applying this. I apply this, I mean, this is a new bottle and you can see how that's going so far. So I just love it, and I'm always giving some to my friends, and I just kind of open it up and take a little dab and then put it on my lips for my finger, obviously. Might as well, it's already open, right? Then sometimes in the morning, I'll also put a little bit of this Farsali Rose Gold Elixir on my face, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. I like the way that it makes my skin look, and it kind of makes me look a little bit, not shinier, but glowier. It gives me a glow. I like to glow throughout the day and all the time. And it just has like a fresh scent, which wakes me up, and I feel like it wakes my skin up a little bit more, so Farsali. So moving on to my evening routine, this is kind of the same, but a little bit different in certain areas. So it's a case-by-case basis, depending on what I've done throughout the day, what I've worn on my face throughout the day, like makeup-wise, that will determine kind of what I'm using on my skin. So if I have had a regular day, like today, where I'm not wearing makeup. Oh, I forgot to mention, did I say I wasn't wearing makeup? I'm not wearing makeup. So if I've had a day like today where I'm not wearing anything on my skin, then I will either go back in with my First Aid Beauty cleanser and just rinse my face and give it like a clean wash. Sometimes I like to mix it up and use this Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Cleanser, which smells a little bit like, it's made with French grain clay, Moroccan Rasoul lava clay, vitamin C, neroli, black pepper, frankincense, jasmine, and sandalwood essential oils. So it has like a nice, fresh, like green scent. But I really like this clay cleanser, and it minimizes pores and detoxifies for clear porcelain skin, and I would definitely say it does that. So if I have like more of a breakout or something like that, this one is for normal to oily skin. So I like to use it to kind of like detoxify my skin a little bit more and get rid of any breakouts and like redness and things like that. I like this cleanser for that. So either way, like either one of these I'm using on a regular everyday kind of basis. As far as exfoliants, you're not supposed to exfoliate You're not supposed to exfoliate your skin more than like 3 times a week, but I like to use Neutrogena when I do that, and kind of any one of their exfoliators or like scrubs are good for my skin. This is the oil-free acne stress control power clear scrub, and it has the micro clear technology. Treats acne even before it emerges. I have loved Neutrogena since I was a kid. Neutrogena is the first skincare brand that I was using from when I was like 12, and I figured out that I needed to have a skincare routine so that I wouldn't have like the hormonal breakouts all over the face and things like that. And I dabbled with a few different things, and Neutrogena was the one thing that kind of stayed consistent the whole time. I never had any issues or blow-ups or breakouts because of my skincare routine, which is very, very important. If you're using a skincare brand or anything that's not, it's obviously having negative reactions with your skin, cut it out. Like, don't even, if it gives you redness, if it gives you dryness, if it it's not worth it. And your skin will thank you for finding it something that actually works. So this scrub actually works and I love it. Like I said, 3 times a week, no more. If I've had like a really heavy makeup day, I'm definitely exfoliating. Like I usually can kind of map out what days I'm going to need what cleansers or what scrubs. So yeah, 3 times max. And if you're going to get a facial, do not exfoliate your skin for, I think they say at least like 2 to 3 days prior, so that your skin it's not too raw, because obviously a scrub is supposed to like remove the dead layers and, you know, really get in there and clean out the pores. So don't be trying to exfoliate the day before, the day of a facial, because it's just too harsh on your skin. So do your skin a favor. Don't do that. So lately, after I've cleansed and exfoliated my skin, whatever I've done that day, I've been using this Sicily Botanical Detox, and it's like a night treatment, detoxifying night treatment for all skin types. And I've been using it. It's like a 30-day skin thing, and I actually really, really like it. It smells great. It feels great. It feels like a moisturizer, and I don't think that you have to moisturize after you put this on. But I like to do it anyway, just because I like my moisturizer too. But I've really been liking this product from Sicily because I just feel like I've seen a difference with my skin. And, you know, I usually get like a little mini breakouts or like whiteheads from just makeup and sweat and, you know, the normal things. But I feel like this has been keeping my skin overall, like, you know, even colored and, I don't know, moisturized. It feels good right now, even though I have like little things that will be unmentioned anymore. So then for moisturizers in the evening, I love Natura Bissé. This moisturizer is very expensive, but it's very good. So it works, and Beyonce uses it, just FYI, so you know it's real. It's Natura Bissé's Tolerance Recovery Cream, and it's really, really amazing. Smells great. It's very, very light. Yeah, it smells really good, and as you can see, I've used a lot of it, so I'm like down to the very bottom, and somebody please send me more because it's expensive, and that ain't in the budget, but I like it. I like it. I just prefer to use like a lighter moisturizer at night, and that's a really good one. In evening, I go back to my Sunday Riley. This UFO oil is really, really amazing. I've been using the Artemis oil for like, I would say 3 years, but they discontinued it, and now this is their new oil. For management and prevention of acne and blackheads, this 1.5% salicylic acid medicated dry oil clears congested pores, and it definitely does that. So if I have been having some crazy breakouts, I literally put these oils all over my face, go to sleep, wake up, and it's like it's gone. It's like a magic oil in a bottle, and I love it. The smell from this one is actually way better than the Artemis oil because that one was kind of funky, but this one has like more of a fresh smell. Milk thistle and cucumber seed oils that combat drying effects of salicylic acid and nourish the skin with lost hydration. It's good. I like it a lot, and I feel like it clears my pores out really well and detoxifies the skin and treats my skin really well. So UFO oil. So that's my evening routine. I guess it's pretty simple. Obviously I go back with my Aquaphor, put that on my lips and go to sleep. But that is kind of the gist for my morning and my evening routines. Now I'm going to just show you some products that I really, really love and products that I use almost every day or every other day or whenever I have an issue. If we're starting with every day, these simple makeup wipes are incredible for makeup removal, and just, you know, if you just want to give your skin like a nice fresh wipe down, these are awesome, and they're great for sensitive skin. Like hydrating, doesn't leave like a sticky feeling afterwards. Like, you know, some makeup wipes you wipe off your skin and you still feel like you need to wash your face again. Like these make your skin feel really fresh after you take your makeup off. So Sometimes when I feel like my skin is really out of control, I feel like I need to do like a little enzyme peel type of deal with my skin. If I have a lot of breakouts or just whatever, if I feel like my skin has been going through a lot lately, I'll use this Elizabeth Arden Red Door Spa has this pumpkin enzyme exfoliator, which is incredible. Basically, after you clean your skin, so say I've gone in with my cleanser, then I'll go in with this. So while your skin is still damp, you'll put this on for 10 to 15 minutes. I would use like 2 or 3 squirts of it. Then you rinse and you put your moisturizer on afterwards. Use 1 to 2 times a week. I use it way less than that because once you put it on, you feel it working. So it's like you feel like little tinglies on your face, but it doesn't burn or anything like that. This is like one of their really gentle exfoliators, so it's really good for sensitive skin as well. I kind of going with this, I would say like once a month, just depending on what my skin is like that month, because every month is different, child. We all know that. Another one of my skin savers is this Dermadoctor Kakadu C Amethyst Clay Detox Mask. This is amazing and it's really great for the skin, especially when you have breakouts. You can use it all over or just like as a spot treatment, and I love it. I really, really do. It smells amazing, and it's this cool purpley blue color. I can really feel this mask when it's working, and it's a good mask just for every once in a while when you need to clear out those pores, because we all have moments like that. Then La Roche-Posay has been one of my favorite brands since I was 15 years old, and I was using their Effaclar K literally every single day as my morning and my evening routine, and they discontinued it. And I'm pissed about it. But La Roche-Posay also has this Effaclar Duo, which is a great one-spot treatment. I wouldn't recommend using this all over your face. I'm pretty sure they tell you not to. Yeah, affected area. Affected area means affected area. Your whole face is not an affected area. Just the affected areas. Penetrates clogged pores, true clear, blackheads, and whiteheads. So this is a really good treatment. I hope they bring the Effaclar K back because that was like my go-to. And then of course I have other masks that I use every once in a while. I have tons of different things that I like to use depending, and it's hopefully going to change more. Like I want for my skincare routine to be very like adult and grown up, and you know, I want to use amazing creams and things like that that I see my mom using or like her friends. Just find something that works for you. Some of these products may not work for you, and that's totally fine. I do recommend though, if you are trying a new skincare product or routine, to try it on the inside of your wrist first, and then like on the outside. So just like do a little dab here and a little dab here, because the skin here is very sensitive, and it's very sensitive here too. And once you apply a product, you'll know how it's going to react on your face by how it reacts on your arm. So if you start to see like a little rash or pimples here, that's what's going to happen to your face. So try to test everything out on your wrists before you put it on your face. And if you do decide to not follow that rule and just go ahead and use whatever new product you found on your face, proceed with caution. Even sometimes certain products underneath the same brand will break you out. So like for me, I can use NARS blush and, you know, all the powders and basically everything except for the concealers. The concealers break me out for whatever reason. I don't know why. So I don't use their concealers, but I do really love their products. So just because it's from the same brand does not mean that it's going to have the same results on your skin. So make sure you're testing everything out before you're putting it on your face. And that's basically it. So let me know if you like this video, comment and subscribe, and let me know what other things you want to see. If there's anything else with skincare, if you want to do a Q&A or anything like that, I'm totally down for whatever you want to do. So let me know, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, man, I just wish us all clear skin and happiness. Like, is that too much to ask? Oh. So anyways, what am I, Australian now? I just need to like shut my mouth, go edit this video, and not talk again, because clearly today my mouth is just like blah blah blah, blah, and I'm not. It's just not. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.